Mendeecees Harris is now officially a free man, but his release has unleashed a storm no one saw coming. Just when fans assumed his time behind bars had finally put an end to the family's never-ending drama, a fresh wave of chaos is taking over. Rumors are running wild, emotions are at an all-time high, and insiders are murmuring about shocking betrayals, unexpected confrontations, and a truth so explosive it could change everything. The streets are buzzing with speculation. Did he truly earn his release? Or was there something shady going on behind the scenes? And then there's Yandy. Her reaction to the news has left fans utterly speechless. Some insist she fought relentlessly for this moment, while others whisper that she never wanted him to come home in the first place. But the real shocker? Mendeecees himself has been dropping hints that suggest prison changed him in ways no one could have predicted. What really happened in those final hours before he walked out? And why does it feel like this is only the beginning of something even bigger? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into all the jaw-dropping details surrounding Mendeecees Harris's release. And trust me, you won't believe what's coming next. It all started like a bad dream, one of those nightmares that feel too real to shake off. The middle of the night, a ringing phone, and news that turned everything upside down. Mendeecees Harris was in jail. Again. Yandy Smith Harris couldn't believe it. She had fought too hard, sacrificed too much, and she had stood by his side through everything. But now, it was all happening again. Her heart pounded as she listened to the details, barely able to process the words. There had to be some mistake. Mendeecees had sworn he wouldn't get caught up in anything that could put their family in danger again. And yet, here they were. Within hours, the internet erupted. Social media was flooded with speculation, wild theories, and intense debates. Some fans were certain he was innocent, that this had to be a misunderstanding, or even a setup. Others weren't so sure. They remembered his past, his legal troubles, and the years he had already served. Was history repeating itself, or was something far more sinister happening behind bars? Mendeecees sat in silence, trying to make sense of how he had ended up there. He wasn't new to this life. He understood how the system worked, how fast everything could flip upside down. But this time, something felt different. It wasn't just the cold walls, the metal bars, or the stares from other inmates. There was an energy in the air, a tension that sent chills down his spine. People were looking at him like they knew something he didn't. Yo, what's going on? Why does it feel like everybody in here knows something I don't? No one gave him a straight answer, just knowing glances, cryptic comments, and whispers that stopped the second he walked past. A bad feeling settled deep in his gut, one he couldn't shake. Something wasn't right. Back home, Yandy was in full crisis mode. She wasn't just sitting around crying, she was making moves. She had been through this before, and she wasn't about to let Mendeecees rot in a cell. She got on the phone with lawyers, called in every favor she could think of, and demanded answers. How did this happen? What were the charges? Why hadn't she seen this coming? But the deeper she dug, the stranger things became. There were gaps in the story, missing details that didn't add up. Some officials acted like they didn't even know why he had been arrested. Documents were sealed, calls were cut short, and suddenly it felt like she was fighting against an invisible force. Then came the first real shock, a message. Anonymous, untraceable, and just a single chilling sentence. Mendeecees isn't supposed to be in there, but he also isn't supposed to get out. Yandy's blood ran cold. What was that supposed to mean? Was someone trying to silence him? Had he unknowingly walked into something dangerous? She had no idea who had sent the message, but one thing was certain. This wasn't just another legal battle. This was something much bigger. Meanwhile, back in jail, Mendeecees wasn't just sitting around. He was watching, listening, trying to piece together why everything felt so off. The guards were too quiet. The inmates were too observant. It was as if he had been dropped into the middle of something far beyond his comprehension. And then, one night, he got his answer. A man sat across from him in the cafeteria, someone he had never seen before. No introduction, no acknowledgement at first. The man just ate, slow and deliberate. Then, without even glancing up, he finally spoke. "You don't belong here." Mendeecees frowned. "What's that supposed to mean?" The man finally met his eyes, and the look in them sent an icy chill down Mendeecees' spine. "You're caught in the middle of something you don't understand."